You've seen Necro work with so many artists over the years, people that were on PLR and then left. What has it been like for you being like the only one that has pretty much stuck around?
That's the bond and the understanding of each other's movement and what makes us tick. So and the team player thing, I'll come back to it. I know that I also know that for Hyde to thrive, Necro has to thrive. It's just it's a true thing. He knows it. I know it. We speak about it, right? I get a bigger platform for my music that what I want to convey if Necro thrives and Necro's doing good. So listen, he's my brother. I want, and I've said it many times. If he decided to stop doing music for whatever reason and just do movies, he did for a little bit. He was doing movies and acting. Guess who was there, driving him to the movie set and doing whatever. Guess who was doing acting college with him? We go to acting classes and rehearsing scenes together and doing shit together. Guess who was there? So whatever he wants to do as a brother, he can go. He could decide he wants to be an Olympic swimmer, and I'm going to be at his fucking swim meet. You know what I mean? Like I'm just saying something random that's nuts. So
would you say that you're like equivalent to Tony Yayo is the 50 Cent for Necro?
I know he does that analogy. I know he likes to do that analogy. Yeah, I mean it's a Batman and Robin thing.
Mm-hmm.
The Avengers, whatever superhero team, dynamic duo, you know what I mean? So if Necro is the more known Batman, Robin didn't get busy? Like you telling me that Robin didn't do his thing? He didn't eliminate bad guys and do what he was doing? Robin got busy.
The problem is people don't know how to play their position.
Yeah.
Like you see the ones that really succeed, they know like, all right, I might not be of this level, but that don't mean that I'm not good or
I can't expect to be at Necro's level because he put in more work than me in the business.
Right.
I'm not entitled. Okay, so now we're going to go back to why some shit didn't work out. I don't feel the entitlement. The entitlement I feel is like, I'm your loyal brother and I'm dope. So why wouldn't you want to be down with Hyde? You know what I mean? Like everything I do is for the team. So regardless of if I agree with you or not, there's times when me and Necro didn't speak for a couple of months because we fucking got on each other's nerves so crazy. I'm like, you know what? Go fuck yourself. So, and that's what we do. That's what we do.
Right.
That's what we do. There's times when Necro was like, yo, I know you're not feeling me right now. You want to punch me in my face? And I'm like, nah. Like, yeah, but nah. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to do that. You know, you're my brother. Go fuck yourself. You know what I mean? Like, just go fuck yourself right now. I'm not dealing with you right now. And he'll tell me the same thing. I ain't talking to through text. You could tell he's cold with me. Right. He's sticking up for somebody who I ain't agreeing with at this time. Who it is. I'm just playing devil's advocate. Like but immediately he'll take it like I'm agreeing with that person or choosing their side over his. I'm like, but you might not know what this guy's dealing with right now. He might be dealing with some fucking madness that he ain't trying to talk about what you want to talk about right now. You know what I mean? Like whatever it is, even if it's the promoter, you caught the promoter busy at the time, and he might have answered short with you. And, no might not be no right now. No, no might mean no right now, but it might not mean no forever. So it's just and he preaches the same shit to me: persistence over resistance. And he may go back and be like, you know what? He might, like fuck this. I'm gonna go message this guy again. This guy who I want to book a show, or this guy who I want to do a business move with. And then you humble yourself and you do it. Sometimes it doesn't work out. And then you could say, you know what? This guy just ain't fucking with me. Fuck this guy. He don't agree with my movement. And Necro's like that. So he don't agree with my movement. Why? Hey, he's a Necro hater. Fuck him. He don't align with my brand. He don't believe in my brand. He thinks his shit's doper than me. You know what? Your shit ain't doper than mine. Fuck you. I got as many fans as you. Necro has a lot more fans and a lot more Spotify listeners and whatever else, and a lot of bigger fucking network and a lot of people who try to shit on him. So, it all could be debated. And the fact remains, he put in the motherfucking work and he deserves his due.
Right. Don't you think that it's ridiculous, like how people will like be like, "Well, you're not at that level, so why are you trying at all?" It's
Yeah,
almost
I
like
mean,
if
how do you get to that level, you fuckhead?
it's like you might as well just fail at life and not do anything if you can't be at that level. You know what
Listen,
I mean?
fans ask me all the time, how can I do this? How can give me your advice? And sometimes I'll listen. They'll be like, Can you listen to my track?" And I don't. Sometimes I just delete. I don't even. I don't. I can't. I don't have the time because if I stop my day to listen to your shit, I'm not your fan. How do you
Right.
make Mr. Hyde? You're a fan of Mr. Hyde. You're a fan of Necro. You're a fan of us. How do you make us your fan or make us notice you? Make an impact. Like do something. Now, if you're asking me my advice, maybe I'll break you off something. Invest in yourself. Don't ever quit. Keep doing it. Keep trying to hone your craft. Keep trying to get better. Accept the constructive criticism. Don't think you're the man before you're the man. A lot of rappers think just because they write a rhyme and because they upload something to SoundCloud that they're the man already. Now I'm a rapper. I'm in the game. I'm on your level, Hyde. I got a song out. So it's comical. When you're a grown man like we are, and we've been in the game that long, you just stepped in the game, and you're so don't be that entitled now. So people were looking at it maybe like that. They never heard of Hyde, and all of a sudden Hyde's rapping on songs on Bill's album on nonfiction, like with Necro. With maybe he didn't deserve his place. But they don't know the work I put in. They don't know the hunger. They don't know my hip hop background, how I fucking was in school, not listening to anything in school, just writing rhymes. So if I'm in history class and they're talking about history, I might be writing raps with historic connotation about shit, like
Right.
this, whatever the theme was in the class. And I wrote, at the end of the day, there was 6 periods or 8 periods in school. I came out with 8 rhymes. That's some true shit. And my rhyme books are full. So they don't know the work I put in. They didn't know that I was going to open mics, putting my name in a hat just to perform in front of people. Shit that motherfuckers would lose their lunch over. Necro. Eminem says, "Mom spaghetti." You throw
Right.
up if you're feeling nauseous. There's vomit on his sweater. Well, that shit, that feeling. Guess what? Because I competed boxing, baseball, competed in front of crowds, competitive athlete, doing the open mics, not afraid. Just my mother used to put the camera on me, and I would do fucking Michael Jackson songs, like and perform for the camera. I would do Beat It and Thriller and dress up like a zombie. I have the pictures. Sometimes I post them. Throwback Thursday, me dressed like a zombie doing Thriller. Right. So I didn't have stage fright. I never did, never will. The bigger the crowd, the better my show. I'm just like that type of dude. When you put me on, I'm gonna perform. That's it, and it's gonna be natural to me. I don't have any there's no shy bone in my body. I'm just gonna get out there, do my thing. No moment is too big for me. The bigger the crowd, I don't get the butterflies. Me and Necro disagree on this. So Necro and 50 Cent had said, if you don't get butterflies, then you're not normal, or you're not a. He said something. You're not a real artist, or I said something. I forget what it was. To me, it's not true. I don't get the butterflies. You know what I get? I get pumped. I get the adrenaline.
Mm.
I get the adrenaline. I get the goosebumps. I know that the fucking crowd is going to be fucking ruckus. And I know that, you know what? I know I'm going to be ruckus. So you're ruckus, I'm ruckus. And we're going to go. We're going to go. The fight, and in boxing, I'm the same way. Fighting, I'm the same way. Street fighting, I'm the same way. In the streets. To me, the fight don't start till I get hit. The fight don't start till you hit me and I bleed. Because it's not a fight. Unless you deal with adversity in a fight, it's not a fight. It's just a walkover. It's a walkover. If I punch you in your face and you get knocked out, that wasn't a fight. That was just me knocking
Right.
you the fuck out with no fucking problem. And it happens a lot. It's never a fight. But if there's a fight, now I'm like, yeah, now we got to fight. It's like, yeah. And I'm fueled. I get fueled. I feel. So it's the same thing with performing live. Same thing when I'm you're going to give me the chance to be on a track called whatever the fuck it's called with Necro, Ill Bill, like we're gonna be on that track. Cool G Rap. There's a song, Wolf Eyes, right? And I've gotten messages where that people have said I'm the best on the song, right? On Wolf Eyes. Me, Cool G Rap, and Necro. Whether I believe or not that I'm the best on the song is another matter. I don't, I'm not fucking egotistical enough to say that I just know that I came up with the best thing that I could come with at that time with two people who I hold in such high regard. And I knew that I had to come with fucking razors lyrically to hold my own on the track. So I said, there's no nonsense here, Hyde. You got to fucking come with it. You're going with your one of your main influences, Cool G rap legend, and a dude who I respect so much, Necro, who's I feel, like I just, I got to come with everything I got on the track. So I think I held my own, I think that I held my own, yeah. And I came with it. I came with the best that I can come with on that track. So I mean, it's just like you gave me that opportunity. I'm coming with it. This track's gonna be fucking ruckus. So you know what? Hyde is bringing the ruckus. Bring the motherfucking ruckus. Bring them. I relate, and that's the way my hip hop is, and I feel like I gotta come with. When Cool G Rap was on the MOP record on the Firing Squad album, listen, he came with it. He just came with the ruckus. The verses were just he was known for jumping on a posse track and fucking lighting that shit up. And I feel like
Right.
I take kind of pride in that I know that I'm gonna play my part in the lineup. I'm gonna come in there. I'm gonna get a fucking dope line drive single. Maybe it's a home run. Maybe it's the game winner. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just contributed to a big score where we blew it out. We did good. Maybe Bill hit the home run. Maybe Necro hit the home run. But I was on base.
All right, Hyde. I just want to thank you for your time, man. Is there anything else you want to say to the people before we go ahead and wrap it up?
Yeah. Never contact me again. No. So, no, listen. Go fuck yourself. This interview is the worst experience. No. So, everybody go check out Panda Chop. This dude is a dope dude. I mean, you got your shit popping. You create a lot of interest and a lot of controversy. Whether or not that's what you intend to do when you create it, it sparks interest and it sparks controversy. Keep doing your thing. Everybody go check for him. If you haven't heard, I guess the point of this is if you're in a box, if you're under a rock and you're closed-minded, you're missing out, man. You're missing out on dope shit that maybe you could have peeped and you could have became a fan of. Necro, Mr. Hyde, PLR, things that Panda Chop brings to the table. Go check it all out. You can listen to the first 10 minutes. If you ain't feeling it, change your channel. Go check something else out. Go watch.
But at least give it a chance.
Yeah, go watch the sexual reproduction of a fucking flea. Whatever. You know what I mean? Whatever. You know what I mean? Go watch how chimpanzees mate. So go watch National Geographic. Whatever makes you fucking your canal moist. You fucking jerk off. So, but give real dope shit a chance. Don't be in a box. Don't think just because you think a certain way or your boys think a certain way that's the way. Real music is about expression and about artists expressing themselves in their way. Go peep it and perceive art how you want to perceive it. And if you think that I'm not dope in hip hop, come tell me. Tell me about it. Let's see if we can debate it. I'll embrace that. I'll enjoy that. All right?